going to be super duper fun. Okay, you guys? So first things first, if you are watching on the YouTubes, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click on the subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified when new videos come on, which is all the honkin' time, okay? If you are watching somewhere else other than YouTube, at the end of this video, if you like what I'm talking about, what you're going to do is go over to YouTube, search my first and last name, click on the subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified when new videos come on, okay, you guys? All right, let me go ahead and get rid of that. Also, let me remind you of this. This is a thing that we're doing right now. Last week, we already sent out the prize to the winner. The way that you are able to win a prize every single week, other than being in my groups, and I do giveaways and stuff like that all the time. We all know that, okay? If you don't know that, you do now. Get in my groups, okay? Not only are you going to change your entire life, but you're going to win stuff also. Win-win. It's kind of how I do things, all right? What you guys want to do is go over to YouTube, watch this video on YouTube, watch many videos on YouTube, and then you're going to click, you're going to make sure that you're subscribed, and then you also comment on the videos. The way that you win a prize on YouTube is that you have commented on videos that week, and then I see that you're subscribed. One person every week is going to win, and that's all that it takes. Literally nothing else. There's no buy-in. There's no anything else. You don't have to give me your email. Nothing like that, you guys, okay? It's just that. You subscribe and you comment on the videos, okay? Let me go ahead and get that off. So let me do some good mornings. If this is one of your first videos that you are ever watching, go ahead and click on the timestamp on YouTube. Click on the timestamp below so you can get, if you're watching this in the future, click on the timestamp below so you can get to the meat and potatoes of this video, okay? Britt, good morning, Martha. Leslie, good morning and happy Friday. Yes. Beth, TGIF. Corey, good morning, you beautiful soul. Ah, shucks, good morning to you. Christiana, happy Friday. Carrie, blessings on this beautiful Friday. Amen to that. Hey, Graham, good to see you this morning. Michelle, morning sunshine and blessings. Boom. Sandy, morning. Brian, if you guys aren't listening to Brian's podcast, you must. You are missing out massively. Carrie, new microphone piece today, and you're wearing another beautiful outfit. I am. So this microphone, funny story. I came in to put my mic on this morning. I think I have this on sideways now. But I saw this little fluffy guy on top, and I was like, oh. Mike's like, don't say anything. And I was like, oh, it's like a hairdo. It's like this has a hairdo now. And so now I want to call this Joan because to me it reminded me immediately of Joan Jett. And I was like, I've got a Joan Jett little microphone now. Now typically the neckline of my stuff kind of goes lower so I can do it on either side. Today it's like right all up in my neck. So just in case you're like, what's happening to her? It's just my wireless mic. No big deal, you guys. Morning, Martha. Thanks for all you give, especially your nonstop teaching. Oh my gosh, I live for this. Suzanne, hey, and good morning. Hello to you. This is my first one to comment on. Boom. Awesome. Karen, that is so nice that you are giving prizes. Karen, I give prizes all the honkin' time. I give away stuff all the time. Click on the link in the description of this video to get into my group where I give away a whole lot of stuff, okay? Nikita, morning, feeling motivated today. Oh, I love it. Andrew, good morning. Kayla, good morning. Joe, good morning. Sarah, new day, new blessings, new opportunities. I love that mindset. Brandy, good morning. Time blocked you while in my office. Boom, there you go. I love it. Awesome. Okay, Joe, it's got a hairdo. It totally does. Everybody sees this like little, as soon as I looked at it, it was like, I looked up at Mike and he does one of these. And I'm like, oh no, I'm making jokes. Oh, this is happening. This is a little fluffy thing. Like it's a little black fluffy thing. So anyway, all right. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and get at it, you guys. All right. So today we are talking about secrets of the wealthy part one. Reason why it's part one is because there are going to be many parts of this, and I'm going to be doing this on Fridays until I'm done doing it, quite frankly. There are so many pieces to this that I feel like everybody just needs to understand. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. Secrets of the Wealthy, part one. The first secret of the wealthy, okay, is that they didn't win on their first shot. We all need to understand that the wealthy people of this planet did not just do one thing and then, woo, awesome, now I've got a bunch of money, da 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 da. Here's the reality behind it. If they would have gotten a bunch of money on their first thing that they did, they probably would have lost it all. How many times do you see, it's almost like called the curse, I think, of the lottery, of winning the lottery, where people win the lottery and then blow it. It's just gone, right? It was a ton of money and then it was just gone. The super wealthy aren't just winning something or aren't just succeeding the first time around. The reason that they have sustained wealth, which sustained wealth means wealth that is sustainable, wealth that continues coming, right? The reason that they have that is because they've worked at it, because they've put so much time in, because they've done a lot of self-development. For those people out there that are looking at self-development like it's something that's a soft skill, like it's something that is not really necessary or don't want to waste my time with for self-development or personal development, you're not going to get very far. I just need to tell you the truth, because even if you do, for whatever reason, accidentally succeed, you won't continue to. You have to do that self-development to be able to feel worthy of the success whenever it happens, to know what to do with the success whenever it happens. You guys, if you were to become a millionaire tomorrow, you need to know how to sustain it. Because if you haven't done any development on yourself at all, and all of a sudden you're a millionaire tomorrow, you're going to immediately feel unworthy. You're going to immediately get freaked out about, what if I can't keep it? What if it all goes away? Da 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 da. That's what's going to happen, and then it's all going to go away. Because that's how it works. You guys, a secret of the wealthy is that they continued. They continued in the face of what other people would have called failure. They continued when things didn't work out the way they thought they were going to. They continued. Now, did they continue on the same trajectory, doing the same thing over and over and over again? No, I think we all understand that that is the definition of insanity. No, they don't do that. What they do is they learn from what didn't work in that place. Okay, cool. No big deal. This is a journey. This is a thing that, all right, so that didn't work perfectly. What were the things that did work? And then what were the things that didn't work? Do I want to stay in the same niche? Okay, awesome. I'm going to move on with the things that did work. I'm going to change the things that didn't work, and I'm going to move on and I'm going to create something new. And then whenever they create that new thing, they're going to, and it's called failing forward, you guys. People from the outside that aren't successful look at failure like it's a badge of dishonor. They look at perceived failure as something to be afraid of and to run very far from. What I'm here to tell you right now is you are actually gunning for failure. How's that feel? Doesn't it feel a little more freeing to know that you're gunning for failure? I know some of you might be like, but I don't want to do that. Well, if you don't want to do that, you're never going to succeed. I love you so much. If you can't be okay with not being perfect and not winning something immediately, then you're not going to succeed, because the very first road bump or the speed bump, whatever it is, it's a bump in the road, right? The very first speed bump that you get to, you're going to be like, oh, that wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Oh my gosh, I need to stop. This isn't for me. Doesn't mean it's not for you. It means that wasn't how it was supposed to be. And you keep going. The people that win in this life, we keep going. I have been doing this for 11 years. In the very beginning, it did not look pretty. I took many losses, but I kept going. I learned from what didn't work. Now, did I have people in my world saying, see, I knew she wasn't going to be able to do that? I did. I did have people in my world saying that. Did I listen to them and did I put any weight on their opinion? No, because I know what I'm capable of. I know what I'm here to do. Did I trip on my shoelaces? Did I eat pavement trying to win, trying to succeed in this world? I 100% did. But am I now where I wanted to be? Yes. And do I have dreams of going way further? Absolutely. But when I ate pavement and I had people around me that I heard what they were saying, they weren't saying it to me. They were saying it to other people, right? But did I hear those people or hear what they said about me, around me? I did. Did it hurt my feelings? Maybe a little bit. But did I keep going? Yes. Because I knew that nobody's going to come and save me. Nobody was going to come and pull me out of the basement, y'all. It had to be me. It had to be me figuring it out. And this is exactly why I make it easy for you guys. This is why HBR exists. It's the easy button for you guys so you don't have to go through the same sorts of learning curves that I had to go through to see what works and what doesn't work and what perspective we need to have and what kind of mindset we really need to have to be resilient and to actually make this stuff happen. That's why HBR exists. If you want to talk to me about HBR, message me or go to my Facebook business page, Livin the Dream with Martha. You're going to send me a message called case study or just say, hey, Martha, or whatever you want to say. Just send me a message. We will talk about HBR. Okay. And I'm not going to be a weird salesperson. I'm not going to say like, oh, well, you need to join, da, 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 da. You do need to join if you want to be successful and you want to bypass all of the potential tragedy on the way, because I do tell you exactly how I got here. I do give you the exact systems and processes that I have developed myself to be able to get here. So we make 7 figures plus a month in multiple income streams around my family in 5 to 10 hours a week. That's not me sitting on the front of a Ferrari saying, I do all this stuff. That's me saying I was an alcoholic in a basement over 11 years ago, staring at the wall, wondering what was going on with my life, wondering what happened to me. And now I'm here. So if I can do it back then, you can do it right now. The only difference is I make it easy for you. I didn't have a blueprint. I just had to figure it out and eat pavement over and over and over and over again. And my prayer for you is that you're not going to have to eat pavement as much as I did. Now, is the very first thing that you do going to be successful? Probably not. Probably not. Let me be the bearer of truth here. It probably isn't going to be the very first thing that you do. But it's not going to take you as long as I did because I tell you how to do it. So you can understand that very first thing, when it doesn't work, you understand how to mold it into the next thing, how to mold it into the next thing. You guys, like that's the easy button in all of this. So the secret of the wealthy is that it was never an overnight success, because if it was an overnight success, they would not still be wealthy. That's the truth. All right, you guys. What questions do you have? Let me see here. I just had this little fluffy. I just keep seeing it. Little fluffy. It's real soft too. It's almost like you want to pet it. Can you hear me doing that? You could probably hear me doing that. Let's see here. Court, oh, this video is gold. Needed to hear this today. Man, everybody needs to hear this. Everybody thinks that people with money just somehow made it overnight. No, none of us did. None of us did. And most of us will tell you that. Some people won't. Whatever, that's their game. Most of us will be honest with you and tell you, we didn't do this overnight. This took a lot of trying and failing to get here. But it's the consistency in the approach and the not stopping that made it happen. Vonda, it's not about how much comes in, it's about how much you get to keep. Yes. Oh, let me get this off here. Court, share with us what the mic is soon. I want one. Oh, we are. We're making a video for it. Personal development keeps us growing and moving forward in all areas. Heck, yes. Amanda, personal growth and development is not easy. I've been intentionally working on personal growth and development for a long time. It's a slow road, but worth the road. There's actually, and I'm going to say it right now, I'm going to tease it right now. I didn't intend to, but since we've gotten on this topic, I'm going to go ahead and tease it. I'm actually creating a program to make the gap smaller on personal development, on how long it takes. So I've been through, like I said, 15, man, it's like 20 years. I'm old. It's about 20 years of personal development that I've been doing myself. And based on a mindset thing that I did this last Monday and people's response to it, I was like, I've got much more where that came from. But they were like, what is all of this, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a program that will shorten your learning curve on personal development. Do you still need to go through it? 100% yes. But I'm going to help you gain confidence, do your daily habits, become the person that succeeds. That's my next thing that I'm going to be dropping, just so you know. That it's how to become the person that's unstoppable, how to become the unstoppable entrepreneur, the person that succeeds. That is the next program, so keep your eyes open for that. Joe, gunning for failure sounds easy and not as scary. I mean, we are capable of that. Yes! Court, such a refreshing way to look at things. Failure doesn't always mean a bad thing. It can mean one of the best things to happen to allow growth where needed. Amen. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Ha, Court. Ooh, more Martha courses. Oh, you guys. Judith, I need the Mindset Gap program. Still working on this piece to accelerate my growth. This is like, it's something that is going to change the game for everybody. So you guys understand that what I do for you guys is I seek out holes. Sounds so weird. I seek out holes where people are sort of like, it's like I can tell you what to do to succeed, but whenever I see people gathering in one space, I'm like, how can I get them moving? Because at the end of the day, I'm always pointing at the mountain where you're making 6, 7, 8, 9 figures and beyond, because that's what I do is scale businesses. But if I see you sort of in this cesspool at the beginning, I want to move you past that. I can't just say, I see you in the cesspool. You're stuck. You're stuck, right? I'm not going to do that. So instead, I'm going to be like, okay, well, here's how I would get past that cesspool. Here's how we build a bridge over the cesspool. Let's go over it. Let's not worry about sitting in it, right? Let's go over it. Let's grow. Let's develop. Let's become the people that are successful, right? And so that's why, just so you always, I like to be transparent with you guys so you understand why I make the things that I make. Carrie, love the vision of this next program. I think it will put rocket boosters on personal development game. 100%. Because you know I don't hold back. I don't hold anything back at all. All right, cool. You guys, Stephanie, you're not old. I've been doing personal dev for 25 years. Let's shorten the road, build a bridge. Boom, there it is. Also, I appreciate the I'm not old part. I'll take it, right? Okay, you guys. Again, if you are not in HBR yet, but feel like you need it, feel like you're ready, this is what I would do. Go to my Facebook business page, message me the words case study or hey Martha or what up girl, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to send me is totally fine. We'll have a conversation about HBR and you'll join or you won't. And either way is totally okay. It's no big deal, you guys. And just know that if you put it off until later, you will regret doing that because later you'll be like, man, I wish I did this a year ago. I wish I did this that very first time that I heard about it because then I would be so far ahead. So that is a thing that happens. Just understand that's a thing that happens. Okay, you guys. I'm going to pop out of here. You guys have the best day.